Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us, however you may be joining us. And you know, it's always nice to have pillars of our community come on and talk to us about how, in fact, you can make a difference in what they do. And we welcome back to the program Miss Ashley Champagne-Barahona. How are you?
Great, doing great, Keith. How about yourself?
Doing very well. Of course, Executive Director of TFAE. Very glad that you're here. Sitting next to her, somebody that we're very familiar with, Mr. George Robichaud. George, thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
All right. Of course, a board member with TFAE and the race coordinator. And we're talking about the Cajun Food Fest and Run for Excellence. And it's been going on for several years. This is exciting.
Oh, yes, decades. We are celebrating our 23rd year of this event in our community as the Cajun Food Fest and Run for Excellence will be held on May 11th.
Right.
It is going to be in downtown Houma, the heart of Houma. We will start the day off with the Battle of the Bands, which is the 4 high schools in our public school system that are going to battle it out. We're going to light up the courthouse square with all the bands, and then the race and the food fest will begin at 6 p.m.
At 6 p.m.
Yes,
I love the fact that it's in the evening.
It is.
And again,
yes.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you putting that back up. Of course, as we're talking about, it's going to be in the afternoon. So 4 o'clock, there's the Battle of the Bands. You got several of the high schools being able to do that, right?
Absolutely, and they will get money back to their band program.
Oh,
so
very
they will be
cool.
able to purchase equipment that they need in the band programs in their schools as well.
Yeah. And then a little while later at 6 o'clock, the run begins.
The run will
right?
begin
5K
at
run.
6 p.m. and the food festival will open up. We have over 35 food vendors, food partners that will be serving up dishes, Cajun style, so a cultural aspect there. And then we have the Kings of Neon that will dance the night away until 10 p.m.
Till 10 o'clock. Again, best way to spend a Saturday evening on May 11th from 4 to 10, lots of different things. Come check out the Battle of the Bands. Come run the 5K. See how you can do running against runners like George Robichaud. But we got some unique giveaways this year, some unique prizes. George, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we were having the ordinary trophies there for many years, but our emphasis is on the Terrebonne Parish students, and we wanted to find a way to involve them. And so what we did is got together with the art department at South Terrebonne,
Okay.
and asked them to paint some oyster shells, and I brought along 5 of the probably 90 that we have total.
Wow.
And the students had pretty much free reign of what they would put. And as you can see, we got 90 different designs. There's nothing, they are all unique. They're certainly the most unique race awards in the country and the world. And we're real proud of them and proud of the students at South Terrebonne.
Well, the art department at South Terrebonne has been excellent for so many years. I will tell you that there was excellence in art back in the mid 80s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know how I know that.
No doubt.
Wink, wink. But yeah, so they've come a long, long way in as much as how they have really been able to do that. And I love the fact that some of these kids said, okay, we'll take this on.
Yep.
And we've got 90 in. And again, show those again, Jason.
Yeah.
See how unique those oysters are and how hard it is to paint on something so small.
Yes, yes. So the Cajun Food Fest and Run for Excellence presented by Terrebonne General Health System is not just a fundraiser, but it's an opportunity to display the talents that our young kids have in our community with the Battle of the Bands, with the arts. And it's all to raise money for our education system, our literacy programs, and our educators in Terrebonne Parish. So it's all around just a great cause that impacts everyone that's involved in our community.
Well, and like you mentioned, with the great support with Terrebonne General Health System and Terrebonne Foundation for Academic Excellence is so very dedicated to giving back to the students,
Yes,
giving
sir.
back to the schools. And that's kind of why it's done and what's done. And this is one of the biggest fundraisers of the year.
It is. It is our biggest fundraiser of the year that helps support the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, our literacy programs, Girls Who Code summer camps, and our teacher grants. This year alone, we've given out almost $100,000 in teacher grants to our educators in the public school system. So it's an opportunity to come out and support those teachers that give back year round to your students, to your kids.
And the fact that y'all are able to give $100,000 in monies to teachers who so deserve it.
Absolutely,
Right? I mean,
yes.
thankless job very often,
Yeah.
always in the fire, if you will, about trying to do things better with limited resources. You guys help provide more resources for them.
Absolutely,
And
and our Dolly Parton Imagination
Oh, yeah,
Library.
absolutely.
So Dolly
The
is not reaching
yeah.
into her pocket to pay for those free books. It's
Right.
from the foundation and from our supporters and sponsors and community involvement that helps continue those very unique and great programs in our community.
Well, if you want to be helpful and supportive, we want you to come out. Again, it's the Cajun Food Fest and Run for Excellence, Saturday, May 11th, 2024, from 4 to 10, right here in downtown Houma at the Courthouse Square. Very excited. You can come for Battle of the Bands at 4. The race begins at 6. Food vendors are going to be open, over 35 food vendors.
Absolutely, yes. And you can also register online still until Wednesday of next week. And then there's also going to be day of race registration.
And the QR code right there, you can
Yep.
register right now.
Correct,
Just
yep.
go on TV, capture that QR code. Go ahead, Ashley.
And if you register prior to day of the race, you do get a little early bird discount. So I encourage
Hey.
you to register before May 11th.
I encourage you to do that before May 11th, but you can also do that on May 11th if you're not sure where you're going to be. Finish whatever you're doing, finish the yard work, finish whatever it is that the kids are doing, wrap that up, get everybody cleaned up, and head out to downtown Home at the courthouse. I promise you're going to have a good time. Again, I've been doing it for 23 years. Of course, TFAE been in existence for 33 years. This is their big fundraiser. Come out and win one of these wonderful oysters. Get your kids out running and be able to come and share and have a good time.
And even if you're not a runner, you just want to come listen to the band, bring your festival chair. You can buy a festival ticket, come out and taste all the good cuisines and listen to the music.
I love it. George, Ashley, thank you so much.
Thank you
We
so much for
appreciate it.
having us.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on Bayou Time.